I'm going to show you a new method that I figured out to remove the wheel of spoil out of a hole saw, and how to sharpen a hole saw blade very quickly and effectively. Watch to the end to see the look of surprise on my face when I finally succeed after several failures. And if I make you laugh, then you owe me a like. Let's get into it. To sharpen a hole saw blade, there are a few things that we need to understand to begin with. First of all, the teeth are recurved and they are also create a curve. In other words, alternating teeth are bent in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. This is to create a gap that is cut so that the amount of wood that is cut away is thicker than the wall of the hole saw. So we can't sharpen that away or grind it away like has been done with this hole saw. What we need to do is to bend it open, each one individually open more, and then sharpen the tips so that the hole saw can cut a groove also, because then the drill labors and then the hole saw gets very hot and then it can also get stuck. So I'm going to show you how to sharpen this. I'm going to take a very strong pair of pliers and I'm going to bend each one of these teeth alternatively in and out, but I'm going to start with a pattern that has already been created. I'm going to make a hole saw sharpening tool using half of a 24 spanner, so I guess it's a 12. Now I'm going to use an angle grinder with a very small blade, and I'm going to set the speed on this thing to slow, and then I'm going to grind the cutting edge of this blade one by one until I've gone all the way around. I'm going to test this hole saw now in this drill to see how well it works after I sharpened it. It was quite dull, actually blunt, so it should be significantly better. Much better, much better. You can see by the sawdust falling out that it's cutting very quickly, but I'm being mindful not to get the blades too hot, otherwise they'll blunt or dull again very quickly. So for this demonstration, I'm going to drill all the way through in order to get the wheel or the hole stuck inside the saw. Remember to pull it out every now and then, just to make sure that the sawdust comes out and doesn't get stuck inside here and bind up the hole saw, and to allow the bit to cool down. It is getting quite hot, but I am nearly through. There you go. My hole is stuck inside my drill. So I'm now going to screw my hole out. In my hole saw toolbox, I have a screw that has the head cut off. But I cut the head off a lot shorter so that the chuck in the drill can catch this part here so that the screw does not slip in the chuck when it gets tight. Then what you do is you take the hole saw with a hole stuck in it, and you drill this self-tapper screw not too close to the center drill, but close enough so that the forces are close to the center, but not across from this hole, otherwise your screw will go into your hole. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going to drill right there. I have also grinded the screw into an almost triangle so that the chuck of the drill doesn't slip when it tries to hold it. Just to capture the screw in the drill, tighten the chuck nice and tight, get my hole saw with a stuck hole inside it, and just smash the screw to pieces. At Troll's Workshop, we don't fail. We collect data for the next try. And this is typically of what is happening here. A lot of people have got a very bad attitude towards failure. They think failure is something that happens and is permanent, and it's something to get sad and depressed about. It's not. The path to success is paved with failure. Years ago, one of my good friends, Mr. Kutazile Mazondwa, a very wise Xhosa person in the Eastern Cape, told me, Johannes, you will never know how badly you failed until you try.
Maybe you just answer the question of why is no one else doing these things?
What's your pain threshold? Yeah. Well, if it's real high.
Screwing my own hole, take 4. I've prepared a new screw, also with a triangular side, who is much stronger metal than the other one I had. I think the other one was actually made out of bronze. I have no idea why I think that would have worked. But this one I know is made out of steel. I'm going to check where those holes are of the hole saw, and then I'm going to make sure that I don't drill into those holes. And then I'm going to just drill over here, like this. I'm going to hold it tight so it doesn't slip out of my hand. Now I realize that you don't need to take the hole saw off in order to take the hole out with this method. All you need is another drill. The hole saw must just be cold enough so that you can hold it like that, and then you drill it out like this. Just that felt like cheating now. Most critical job of them all, I need to take this hole saw out and I need to disassemble it and I need to pack it away and not lose this somewhere in the workshop, and then next time I go to the hole saw kit I find that there are parts missing, because then I can't find this auger and I can't find this hole saw. So I'm going to pack it away now. And like Adam Savage says, if I clean up today, I can get more done tomorrow. So here we go, quick montage. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Love you guys.